Yes, actually, outside the Stadium of Light, where everybody is walking around happy for Merry Christmas for a change. So the first thing I will quickly say is Merry Christmas to Bradley Lowry. It's absolutely amazing, the reaction he's got, and it does put things into perspective about how we could the footballers are part of the club, but the club will always live on. But Bradley Lowry, I mean, kudos to him. The smiles that he's had, and the brave attitude that he's shown across everything that's gone on. Honestly, well done to him for that. And I wasn't at the Chelsea game, unfortunately, but I did see that little bit on clips on the Twitter, club Twitter page, etc. That was amazing from the club. But on to today, I mean, to be honest, that was ugly. That was really, really ugly, but I don't give a monkeys because it was just so vital to win. Could have done with Borough and Swansea ending a draw, but at the very least, it keeps Swansea below us. I think Swansea and Hull might be below us now, actually. The gap's still the same. 4 points can still be overturned, but it does raise the question about the January situation, because unless we sell, we're not going to buy any players, and that's kind of put a dampener on things. But look, we're just going to have to deal with it. And if we can, and hopefully Donald Love isn't injured. And I must admit, I thought Donald Love had a good game today. Actually, I thought there's a couple of times his naivety showed, because he kept getting skinned a couple of times. But I did generally think he was all right. It'll do him, if he's not injured long term anyway. It'll do the back four confidence to keep another clean sheet. Only the second this season, which is ridiculous. I did say, mind you, before the game that I could do with not keeping a clean sheet as long as we won the damn game, which thankfully we did. Van Aanholt, to be fair, it says something when your left back is your second top goal scorer in the season. But anyways, I mean, the game was ugly. I said it doesn't matter. The performance doesn't matter at this point. You just need to get the result. You need to get the 3 points, and thankfully we did. And I've got to be fair to them. Hull, in this order: Hull, Leicester, Swansea, Chelsea. No, sorry, Hull, Leicester, Chelsea, Watford. I can't even talk properly. 3 of those 4 were winnable, and to be fair, we've won 3 of them. Those are the type of games we should be winning. And if we win games like that, between now and the end of the season, then we've got every chance of staying up. Fingers crossed we do that, but there's still a long way to go yet. It does concern us, though, again, that other teams have the advantage over us, that they're able to spend more money than we are in January, but oh God. As usual, I'm rambling. Good finish from Van Aanholt, good turn, start the second half, and then just goes in off the post, to be fair, good on him. Did I think anyone had a bad game? I'll give Januzaj, right? Everyone knows by now I hate Januzaj's attitude, and I still feel I'm right to question his application and his work rate and his actual desire to be here, let alone be a footballer, let alone be at Sunderland. But to be fair to him today, I thought he did all right. I thought he got himself about the pitch a couple of times. A couple of times he could have gone for headers a little bit more and was a bit physically too weak. But in general, I thought he did all right. I thought he tried to press them, tried to create problems. Still needs to work on his attitude, but he's not playing at Man United now, if I'm correct, because of the loan system, where loan players can't play against their parent clubs. But oh well, at least I don't know. Just deal with that when we come to it. So we've now got 8 days at least over Christmas, at least, to celebrate a victory. But you cannot understate how vital it was to get a win today. And again, I don't give a monkeys that it was ugly. I didn't give a shit before the game how ugly it was. Just win the damn game. And hopefully we'd have come out of the game relatively scot-free with injuries, but I'm knackered. I'm absolutely good. Because throughout the last 10 minutes, I was an absolute nervous wreck, as I always am, especially whenever Sunderland are winning a game. And I did say I wanted Kasri to play, by the way, just on another note. But yeah, he did. He played for about 20 seconds. As for January, I mean, it's safe to say I think the likes of I don't know if Pickford might stay, depending, because he won't be on much wages. Kasri and Coney, I'd be surprised if they are still Sunderland players after the conclusion of the January transfer window. But we'll deal with January again when we come to it. But I will say one other thing really quickly. Martin Bain's interview in midweek, I did, however, watch that after the shambles that was Swansea. But anyway, I did watch the Martin Bain interview. I was actually quite impressed with him because he spoke with authority, he spoke with a direction, he spoke like there was a clear plan at the club, and even if it means going down and hopefully rebuilding, because if we go down, I doubt we'd come straight back up the first season. As long as we came back up within the 3 years of the parachute payments, that's fair enough. But it looked like he spoke with purpose. There was a general direction, there was a plan. And I have to say, I was a bit iffy about Martin Bain in the summer, because I think there was mixed reports over his time at Rangers, but I think it's safe to say, I think he's won us over. If he's at the helm and if Moyes is trusted long term, then I've got hope of it. I've got hope we can actually have a good future, even if it means going down to the Championship for a couple of seasons. Yeah, you see, well, the Stadium of Light is pretty much, outside the Stadium of Light is almost deserted now because everyone's almost gone home, but vital. Anyway, guys, look, I'm going to leave you there. This is the last video I'm going to put up before Christmas. So the last thing I will end this video on is there's only one Bradley Lowry. Have a good Christmas, everybody. Share it with your loved ones. It's what matters more than anything else. Because you never know what's going to happen in the future. So, and especially if this is Bradley Lowry's last Christmas, go out with a bang. Give him the best Christmas ever. And kudos to Sunderland, by the way, for sending it to Harry Potter World and everything that's happened. Anyway, guys, yes, a win and a clean sheet. At least that's one half of me Christmas sorted. So, we'll enjoy it while we can. See you later. Bye-bye.